kind of went semi-viral on Facebook Marketplace.
Bye, girl.
Might have a sister soon.
Feels like we made money because we didn't spend money, so hey.
That's girl math.
That's girl math. What? New laptop alert.
Hi friends! In today's vlog, we're taking you along with us as we get rid of all of our stuff. This is part of our new journey in 2025. We're basically becoming minimalists, packing it all into a camper, and going to Canada. Both of us have always wanted to do van life and always wanted to go to Canada too, so we are taking the opportunity right now. I'm not going to get into it too much, but with everything happening in the US right now, especially Florida, we want out of here.
We're fleeing. We're getting out of here. So we're taking off. We're going to be digital nomads. We're going to hop on the train of life and see where it takes us. We're very excited. So this is part one. Your new life is going to cost your old one. So we're going through all of our stuff from the condo and getting rid of a lot of it and getting a couple new goodies that are going to help us out on the road.
It's cooling day, bitches. Today's the day I'm becoming a minimalist. I'm gonna go through all of my belongings, all of my clothes at least, but all of my belongings. I'm gonna Marie Kondo, I'm gonna other declutterizing styles, Swedish death cleaning. That's me. I'm having an into the wild moment and nobody can fucking stop me. And what's that? These are my stuffed animals. They're obviously. This gotta go. Just for the memes. When I went to Egypt, they made me buy this. And by they, I mean the two men running the gift shop on the Nile cruise that I went. Because they said that this lady on the front was me. And I wore it. I wore it all night. I was up to some white people misbehaving. Oh, look. It's the matching Egyptian headdress to the costume piece.
Costume piece, she says.
I'm just gonna give you guys an overview.
It's a lot of stuff. Most of this is not ours. This is largely my parents moving in and still having a lot to go through from their last place. But we'll come over and I'll show you a little bit of what is ours. It is mostly the stuff up on the top here. We have a couple baskets to go through and a couple boxes and then some loose stuff that we need to pick through and sort out and get rid of most of it.
Guess what we're doing again?
Going through the garage.
Decluttering.
That's right. Decluttering.
I just found my apron from when I worked at Hobby Lobby, going straight in the trash.
Well, guys, we are all packed up and ready to go. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. So this is like the first bit of stuff that we're going to end up donating because we're heavily downsizing.
Got a Christmas tree. We've got a bag full of bags, luggage things, decorations. I really don't even know. So many things. There's a lot of kitchen stuff, more Christmas decorations, and my lovely Squishmallow. A child will love you more than I. You're trying to hit your RIDE. You're obsessed. Obsessed. Oh, Yeah, I can't wait to be on a lifelong RIDE. It's literally gonna be the best. Yeah, it's gonna be the best. Right now, we are going through more of our stuff. This time we're inside. We're going through our clothes, what we still have left. We are putting all of our clothes for warm weather in this bag because we won't need them for a while. And if we do need them, if we go on a trip somewhere that's really warm, we'll just have somebody send this on an airplane to us wherever we are. This is gonna be Josh's main dresser. All of his clothes are gonna be in here while we're on the road. Mine is somewhere around here. This still needs to be gone through. We are really downsizing, becoming minimalist because we're going to be living on the road. We're going to bring a lot of clothes that can be layered and then also clothes that can be interchanged and used for lots of different outfits together. Another thing that we're going to use for our nomad life, they are little bento boxes. They're for food storage, for like lunch boxes, but we're going to use them for toiletries, little pieces parts. We already have some safety pins in this one. I was like, what are those called? Now I'm going to start sorting through all of these clothes. Bye, Sylvie. Bye, Pixie.
Bye, girls.
You might have a sister soon.
Might have a new sister soon. Looking to go and adopt, because we don't shop. Looking to go and maybe get a new Land Rover today.
We are on our way to Atlanta, Georgia to look at a Land Rover. Very excited. Fingers crossed that this is the one, but we're also, you know, what have we been saying?
Prepare for the worst, expect the best.
Yes, expect the best, prepare for the worst, but he likes prepare for the best, expect the worst. He doesn't want to get his hopes up.
Yeah,
which,
low expectations.
yeah. This is number 2 of the day. I didn't sleep last night. I was so excited. We need this. Florida.
Georgia! First stop down, we stopped at a rest stop for potties, obviously, and switched drivers, so now baby's driving.
So, I don't know if you can hear me, but here's the situation. We got to the junkyard, put the car somewhere. The man that we were meeting told us not to put the car there, to move the car. Josh got in, and all of a sudden I'm helping him back up, and I hear our tire pop, just... The nice man at the junkyard helped us put the spare on because this is not our truck. We don't know how to do that. And politely told them, we're not going to buy your car. Now Josh is putting air in our spare.
Guys, we had a hell of a day. We drove like 6 hours from Florida to south of Atlanta to look at a car. It was in a junkyard.
We did know that going in, that it was going to be a junkyard car. We didn't know the extent of the junkyard.
Of the junk in the yard. Quite literally.
No junk in the trunk, junk in the yard.
Junk in the yard. The car, unfortunately, we found out very quickly was not for us. It's just a little bit too dinged up and banged up and has some stuff we can't really repair.
Both sunroofs were completely shattered, held in by mesh, sticky mesh.
And the guy told us, you know, clean title, runs and drives fine. So he just didn't disclose any of that stuff.
Another thing, the air suspension wasn't working.
Yeah. It seemed like it was up, but it wouldn't let you switch between the air suspension toggles, and that's a big thing in these cars, especially for us looking at overland in it. On top of that, when we went to leave, our tire popped. And so the guys, thankfully, were able to help us.
I think we were definitely in the right place at the right time, you know? The wrong thing happened, but right place, right time, because we were surrounded by all of these men who work on cars all day long, literally at a junk car lot. So
they had all the tools pretty much right out there. The only thing we needed to get out was this thing to like get the tire from the bottom of the truck.
That's another thing. This isn't even our car that we're driving right now. So they're asking us all these questions, like, where's your jack? Where's your spare? We're like,
Don't know.
Your guess is as good as mine,
Yeah,
buddy.
don't know if we have it.
All things said and done, we don't have a car that we were planning on buying.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like we made money today.
Feels like we made money because we didn't spend money. So hey,
That's girl math.
that's girl math.
And as a consolation prize, we got cacao.
Guys,
We don't have these in Florida.
Yeah.
So we made this trip to Georgia for basically nothing but this.
This is gonna taste that much sweeter because we really need it, and it's about a 6-hour drive home. So he's gonna get driving because it's already 7 o'clock.
Even though it looks like it's midnight already, that's just winter.
That's winter for you.
Daylight savings time.
Yeah. So we're gonna get going. Thanks for tuning in. So, it's another day.
Last night, as you guys saw, we had a late night road trip coming back from Atlanta because the car didn't work out.
It so did not work out.
That was scary.
Yeah, we got to look at the car and it really was just in way worse shape than what was described to us before we came. Not to blame the guy for bait and switching us, and it was just a lot different than we were expecting. So once the tire popped, we were just like, oh, see ya.
Let's get out of here. He had this crazy plan for us. He wanted one of us to get in that car and drive it to another lot.
We would have been in a convoy with a complete stranger, hoping that none of us get separated. We made it home like 2 a.m. last night. Thankfully, we're okay.
On the drive home, we had a lot of time to talk about what we're gonna do instead. We really love the idea of going overlanding in a Land Rover.
We're very outdoorsy and we're very off-roady. We both had off-road SUVs before and we were really looking forward to getting another one. But we were talking about having wiggles and it being easier for her to get in and out of something that's a lot lower to the ground. So we're gonna give up the ground clearance and we're just gonna take my family's minivan and we're gonna get to go out and explore more like hiking trails, walking trails, things that are more accessible for our dog, especially as she's getting older, and waiting on doing the off-roading, overlanding bit.
The more we were talking about it, the more we just came to the conclusion that our priority is Wiggles, her comfort right now, and because these are her golden years, this is her big adventure.
So we're gonna make the most of it. Yeah. So if you want to see how we're gonna do a kind of a stealth minivan camper build, stay tuned, subscribe. We're definitely gonna be documenting a lot of that.
I kind of went semi-viral on Facebook Marketplace. Clickbait.
Yeah.
I have never received so many messages about this fucking tent, and I'm just ready to get rid of it at this point.
So we're going to drop it off right now at a Target.
Thankfully, all of my stuff, most of my stuff, except my car, has gone pretty quickly. Wow! Guys, 2 Facebook Marketplace meetups in one day, maybe 3, because I just got a message.
Maybe 3. But this is cool. This was a really last minute decision.
Since we didn't get our car yesterday, we got a laptop today to edit these videos for y'all.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna have 2 laptops because we're gonna get another one soon.
We're very excited. And it's a consolation for not getting the car yesterday and having this crazy ordeal of a road trip. Alrighty, guys. First of many new items that we're getting for our camping adventures. This is a portable power generator, I think is what they're called. I'll put a picture of it up there. But you'll see it in a second. It can output 300 watts of AC power. So it's going to let us charge our laptops and use things like little space heaters and stuff like that in the car. Here we are.
Ooh.
There it is.
Wiggles is coming to check it out. Security.
Oh, it's actually a lot smaller inside the box.
Aww.
Yeah, it's much smaller than the box.
It's cute.
Yeah, I think this is a power cable. And that's kind of it. All right, let's go ahead and unwrap it. All right.
Cool though.
Very cool. This is our first test to see if it can do our coffee in the morning. This thing had trouble on our car inverter. If you saw our Providence Canyon video, you'll see that we had trouble making coffee in the car then. Oh. Gotta turn the porch on.
Hey.
There we go. It's working. And it shows it has 300 watts being output right now to that. It's not turning off, which is all we wanted. That is so cool.
Guess what, guys? Now we are the proud owners of not one MacBook, but two MacBooks. We are on our way back from our Facebook Marketplace pickup. Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
From whatever.
Ohio. Zach from Ohio.
Thanks, Zach from Ohio.
He's been trading. He's a real Facebook Marketplace whiz.
Yeah,
Sounds of it.
whiz. He was showing us and telling us about all of the Apple stuff he's gotten off of Facebook Marketplace. So good for him and good for us. This is my MacBook Air. He got a MacBook Pro. This is just a lot better for what we're gonna use it for. Editing, Shopifying, all of those things on the road.
Yeah. And we'll both be able to work at the same time, which is gonna definitely increase our workflow because we've never really been able to do that before.
Yeah.
All right, and just like that, we are home. We are currently setting up our new computer here. This is her new editing / content creation / Shopify machine. And here is my editing / content creation / Shopify machine. So we're both going to be able to work and edit and do stuff mobily because we're planning on hitting the road here in just a few days.
I'm super excited about these because we found them secondhand on Facebook Marketplace and they're basically brand new. The kid that we got mine from used it for, I don't know, he said like maybe a year in college.
Used it for 2 semesters in college. And yeah, you can really tell because it barely has any scuffs or use marks on it. And the battery life is 99% still. So battery health is 99% still. Mine, on the other hand, was somebody's like backup computer. They bought this and never used it. It almost has a brand new battery as well. It had 57 charge cycles or something when we got it. And hers had like 45 charge cycles. So both like practically brand new batteries and computers. So we're psyched. So we're hitting the road. Actually, it's funny, we're taking one highway the entire way up.
That'll be a really fun vlog for you guys to come along with us. A one road trip.
Single road trip.
Oh wait, should we do like an outro? I think that was good enough. Line.
Let me get the weed cleans off of me.
I just did a thumbs up and did this like that.
New laptop alert.